Hello everybody, welcome to Dakman Productions and welcome to the 2024 TCA Eastern Division Spring Show Meet here at the York Fairgrounds. So excited to be here today for this event, and we're going to take a look around. There's several buildings here. For those who don't know, I'd like to thank the TCA for bringing me back again for the third year of being the official, right there, staff and the official videographer for the event. Thank you very much. And so let's take a look around.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, so we're here at the 2024 TCA York Spring Meet here with Al at Millhouse River Studio. And I am eyeing up this new item you have here, this coal conveyor.
Yes, that's our new working coal conveyor, totally adjustable, and allows you to take the coal from our rotary coal dumper and bring it back up to the tower of the flood loader.
So it's actually meant to go from the this piece right here,
where it empties the coal.
Where it empties the coal.
The hopper of the conveyor would be underneath this.
Okay.
It would funnel it into it, and then it would carry it back up to our flood loader.
Right.
And load it back into the hopper of the flood loader to restock it.
Wow. Well, that eliminates the need for having to scoop it out and then hand fill it back up again.
Exactly. So we have it covered now as far as the whole point A to point B.
That's great. And the one thing that you told me about the coal conveyor, if this is not long enough, you can add another one, just add another one.
I have several customers now that have already purchased multiple units, and they're linking them together either to change direction of where they're going with the coal, if they want to turn it and go the other way, or if they want a longer distance, they can feed one into the other, just like the prototype.
Right. And I think that's kind of neat, actually.
It is neat, and like I said, the other thing about our conveyors is on the legs, we have adjustability so you can set your angle of what you need as far as your rise for bringing it up.
Right, that's what I liked about it. This is fully adjustable and also made out of quality aluminum.
Aluminum, correct.
Yep.
Yep, just like the rest of our products.
Yeah, so it's a real quality product, and it's just a cool piece. I'm just happy to see it in here on display, and
It's been a great seller. Like I said, we've shipped a bunch already. We got ones going overseas, and we brought quite a few extras to bring to the show. And in the first hour and a half, we got one left.
in the first hour and a half, you're down to one.
Yes.
Wow.
So they're very popular.
Very nice. So when somebody orders one,
Yes.
what's the turnaround time?
Right now, we're looking at about 4 weeks.
4 weeks?
Yes,
So if you missed out on York, you got to wait 4 weeks to get one.
correct.
Okay.
You gonna make them any shorter?
We can. It's dependent on the belt length. We chose this belt length to get us the height we needed to get up to that tower.
Gotcha.
But we could make it shorter. It would just be an adjustment to determine how long the belt is, and then shorten it that way.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah, we can make it shorter. We can also make it longer. There's some belts that we can get that are a little bit longer. So if
What kind of quality belt will it dry out over time?
it's a neoprene rubber belt, so
Thank you.
we've had those same kind of belts on our turntables and stuff, and
Drive it.
we've been using those since 2009, and have yet to have anybody need to replace one. So
I know these things dry out after a while.
one of the things we did on the conveyor too, so to prevent belt drag, is on the bottom side of our aluminum here, underneath the belt, we have it coated with a Teflon tape.
Oh, that's cool. Wow.
So
Good idea.
to reduce the drag.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
So, and it's got quite a bit of torque. See, if you over torque it, it will slip. And I can't even get it to do it again. It's got a lot of torque.
Yeah. See that.
And we've got an adjustment piece that we're going to be offering so that you can change the angle of how it comes off the end instead of just dropping straight down.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to feed it into that, you can run it.
Does the coal get stuck to the side of the belt at all going up, or is it?
No, it just carries it. And there's really, this is meant to fit exactly tight in there. And then inside the hopper, we put just like the real ones, they have a rubber flap that drags on the belt to prevent anything from going backwards.
Going backwards.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Nice.
Yep. And
What does that motor run on? 12 or
12 volts.
12 volts.
And we give you a power supply. It's got a 6-foot lead, and then we have a 6-foot power lead that goes from the adapter here into the motor. We didn't put a switch because it would add to the cost, and guys are going to hook them up to either relays, or they might even hook it into the coal dumper, so that when this dumps, it turns that on.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
Because there's a relay on the board, so you can wire it into that.
Nice.
So you can do a lot of different things. You can hook it up to an AIU and run it that way.
Yep.
So I added a switch here so I can turn it on and off.
Yeah.
Rather than just unplugging it.
Yep.
So
That's cool.
yep.
Nice job.
Did you see that we also added a flood or a flow gate on the front of it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you can loosen up those screws if you want to cut off the flow a little bit and restrict it by that
Okay.
gate.
All right.
We added a lot of stuff to it. And then, like I said, these legs, we got clevis pins on here, so you can actually pop the pin. Pop the pin out, and the leg actually will slide in.
Oh, yeah.
And you can pick your hole that you want to set it for.
Oh, nice.
The other thing is when we transport these, you take these pins out, you can pull the legs right out like this. These fold forward, these fold back, and this folds forward, and that's how it transports in the box.
Nice.
Yeah, it is cool.
Like I said, it telescopes, and the legs you can set the angle on how you want them. Set that in there. Put your pin on the height you want. I can't see the hole, so I'm going to just kind of guess where it stops and goes in. Of course, there we go. And then you put your pin in, just to retain it. My fat fingers don't want to move. Turn it over, it'd be easier. There you go. So that's one. And then you just do the same thing with the other. Raise it up, drop it in. And you can see, because you can move the legs, if you have uneven, you can kind of position it and change it depending on these angles.
This would look really good at my steel mill.
If it was what?
I have a steel mill, like taking the
slag?
yeah.
Or the coke?
Yeah, the coke and the slag.
It'll work with anything.
Ore mix up to the top of the.
I got a Minnesota farmer, corn farmer,
Good, good.
who's got 9,000 acres, he told me, and he's using it for popcorn, the kernels. He ordered 3 of these. He got 2, and he's having me make another one.
What's he doing with the popcorn kernels?
I don't know, but he's running coal kernels in it, or popcorn kernels.
And if that voice sounds familiar, that's PGH Train Fanatics. Hello.
How you doing? Thanks for getting me on, Sean.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
This
Checking that out.
This is the latest one. I kind of threw the conveyor on there, and the other thing I added is our Etsy shop.
Oh yeah.
We're making custom coasters and
Nice.
glasses and tumblers and
But I never thought about the
Thanks.
the Coke part of it. Yeah.
Well, I got a guy who's using it for a gravel mill or a gravel pit. Another guy's using it for a sawmill with sawdust.
Oh wow.
So it's got a lot of applications.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you for this.
You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by.
All right, no problem.
businesses that are commercial, residential, on one side, and on the other side, it's not. So this week,